Imagine a living space that feels ancient and futuristic all at once. What if the serene simplicity of a traditional Japanese tatami room could be perfectly woven into your modern minimalist home? Get ready to see how the next generation of Japandi design is completely reimagining these iconic spaces, making them essential for contemporary living. Are you dreaming of a home that brings peace, style, and functionality together? If you love the calming aesthetic of Japandi design, but thought tatami rooms were just for traditionalists, think again. We're unveiling cutting-edge approaches that transform these spaces into versatile havens, blending ancient wisdom with sleek, modern living for ultimate tranquility. Forget everything you thought you knew about tatami rooms. These aren't your grandma's spaces, they're evolving. Prepare to be stunned by how designers are taking the essence of Japanese serenity and injecting it with breathtaking modern flair, creating living areas that are not just beautiful, but ingeniously adaptable for today's dynamic lifestyles. Japandi design has captured the hearts of homeowners and designers around the world because it represents the perfect balance between minimalism and warmth. In 2025, it continues to thrive as a leading design language for those who crave both calm and connection in their homes. At the heart of Japandi lies the merging of Japanese wabi-sabi, the philosophy of finding beauty in imperfection and impermanence, and Scandinavian hygge and lagom, which embrace comfort, functionality, and balance. It's this harmony that makes Japandi feel timeless yet modern, spare yet inviting. And now, one of Japan's most iconic design elements, the tatami room, is being reimagined through a Japandi lens, creating an exciting paradox. How to honor centuries of tradition while integrating it into open-plan, technology-driven, contemporary living. The tatami room, once reserved for tea ceremonies, meditation, or formal gatherings, is finding a new place in our homes. But it also comes with challenges: the risk of feeling too old-fashioned, the limitations of traditional layouts, and the practicality of maintaining fragile mats in busy, modern households. This paradox sets the stage for innovation. Designers are answering that challenge with a wave of modern tatami innovations. One of the most exciting trends is the development of flexible tatami platforms. Instead of being confined to a fixed room, tatami is now being incorporated into retractable platforms that can slide out when needed and disappear seamlessly when not in use. Imagine a modular system where tatami panels can be reconfigured into seating, a raised platform bed, or even a meditation zone, all within the same open-plan living space. Elevated tatami systems are also popular, creating stages within a room that serve as focal points and storage zones at the same time. These designs keep the tatami experience intact while offering versatility for daily life. Designing a next-gen tatami space isn't just about the mats. It's about creating an atmosphere of serenity and functionality. Lighting plays a crucial role in this. Natural light remains central, with designers opting for wide windows framed in wood, sheer linen curtains, and skylights that mimic the soft daylight of traditional Japanese rooms. At night, ambient illumination takes over, with low-profile floor lamps, recessed LEDs, or even warm, adjustable smart lighting hidden within the tatami platforms. The effect is calm, flexible, and always intentional. Furniture pairings have also evolved. Gone are the heavy couches or ornate chairs. Instead, low-profile seating like floor cushions, modular benches, or minimalist daybeds are chosen to maintain the grounded, open feel of tatami. These pieces are often multifunctional. A bench that doubles as storage, a table that adjusts height for tea ceremonies or dining, or stools that tuck neatly away. Layouts are becoming more strategic, too. Some homeowners prefer open-concept tatami zones that seamlessly connect with the living area, while others carve out semi-enclosed tatami nooks as meditation corners, guest spaces, or quiet reading retreats. This flexibility makes tatami relevant even in smaller urban apartments where every square meter matters. The best way to understand these transformations is to look at real-world case studies. In Tokyo, a family redesigned their apartment with a raised tatami platform in the living room. By day, it served as a play zone for children, and by night, it transformed into a sleeping area for guests, with storage for bedding beneath. In Copenhagen, a Japandi-inspired studio integrated tatami mats with Scandinavian pine furniture, creating a serene work-meets-lounge area that embodied both cultures. In California, a designer created an ultra-minimalist tatami meditation space, surrounded by floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking nature, proving how Japandi design can transcend borders and adapt to local environments. Across these examples, the aesthetics vary. Some lean ultra-minimalist with bare walls and pure textures, while others add subtle accents like muted textiles, ceramic vases, or small potted greenery. But the unifying theme is versatility, serenity, and authenticity. Designers and homeowners alike describe the process as transformative, not just for the space, but for the way they live in it. They speak of feeling calmer, more connected to nature, and more intentional in their routines. So how can you bring this next-gen tatami experience into your own home? Start by identifying the purpose of your space. Do you want a dedicated meditation zone, a multifunctional guest room, or a raised platform that anchors your living area? Once you know the function, consider modular tatami mats that can be rearranged, or invest in a raised platform with storage to maximize utility. For furniture, stick with pieces that are low, natural, and adaptable. A simple oak bench, a linen floor cushion, or a small ceramic side table can all blend seamlessly. If you're on a budget, you don't need to renovate an entire room. You can begin by layering tatami mats over your existing floor, creating a Japandi-inspired nook that transforms the atmosphere without structural changes. Add a few Japandi accents, like soft lighting, neutral textiles, and natural textures, and you'll be amazed at the transformation. Looking ahead, tatami's role in Japandi design is only going to expand. As our lives become more urban and fast-paced, the demand for versatile, calming interiors will grow. We'll see more integration of smart features, adjustable lighting systems, climate controls, and modular platforms that adapt with a touch of a button. Sustainability will also play a big role, with eco-friendly tatami materials leading the way. And as Japandi continues to influence global design, tatami rooms will no longer be seen as relics of the past, but as forward-thinking living spaces that embody the balance we're all searching for: calm, beauty, and function. Forget the idea that tatami belongs only in traditional tea houses or rural Japanese homes. The next generation of Japandi living proves otherwise. With modular platforms, smart storage, durable materials, and thoughtful layouts, tatami is being reborn as a symbol of modern adaptability. It's ancient and futuristic, minimal yet warm, simple yet ingenious. And it's ready to transform not only the way your home looks, but the way it feels to live in. So if you've ever longed for a space that brings together peace, elegance, and practical functionality, it might be time to consider reimagining a tatami room of your own.